And Jonathan Weir, that was the difference between Barack Obama and Donald Trump on talking about the economy. Barack Obama and his people would always wring their hands going, well, there's somebody in Wisconsin that's not happy right now. We can't really say anything because I don't know. It's so complicated.
Sounds like a Democrat from that
It's
time.
so complicated, right? And then Donald Trump would constantly say, when it was, of course, a lie, this is the best economy ever. I have the best economy ever. And I swear to God, after a year of doing that, I would hear people on this network and other networks go, now, of course, this is the best economy we've ever had. But no, it's not. I mean, talk about it. Don't be splitting the differences and wringing your hands. Talk about what's going well, because a lot of things are going great in this country. You wouldn't know it by listening to cable news. You wouldn't know it by listening to podcasts. But those people don't matter.
That's for sure. The White House knows. The White House knows it does have to do a better job at this, at communicating, and there is this disconnect. They point to their record and say, "Look what we've done." And yes, we understand inflation's still a problem. We know Americans, for a lot of Americans out there, this has been a struggle. But look at the jobs we've created, most ever in a presidency in the first 2 years, and they go down the line. But polls suggest Americans aren't really feeling that. And the White House has said, we need to do a better job of talking about it. Last night, a big step in that direction. The president's about to barnstorm, as one does, after a State of the Union. It's Wisconsin today, Florida tomorrow, which that's incidentally, going to Florida, it's a bit of a choice right now for a Democratic president. And that's tomorrow. And that's going to be part of his message. On the economy, look, we understand that things are hard for you. We feel your pain, to borrow a phrase from another Democratic president. But here's what we're doing. And we heard from him 12 times last night. 12 times, this phrase, finish the job. Right. Finish the job. And that right there, that's your soft launch of the 2024 campaign. That felt like they're test driving a slogan to say, finish the job. Look what we've done in these first 2 years, 3 and 4. Give us 4 more. And we're going to have a contrast with these Republicans who aren't just yelling at us from the back bench on national television, which clearly does not play well with most people at home, but also who are standing in the way of not just economic progress, but broadly popular proposals on things like assault weapons bans, abortion rights, police reform, and the rest. And that is going to be the message the president brings today to Wisconsin and in the months ahead as his campaign likely ramps up.